celebrating the power of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, retired U.S. Air Force Captain Bill Robinson, Part 1.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. Great stories about great people whose lives prove that anything is possible. And it is my high honor and privilege to welcome to the broadcast Bill Robinson. Thank you for being here today.
It's an honor to be here, sir.
We were at the event out in Tellico.
Yes.
That was the first time I met you. And I'm sitting at the table, and I have it on my phone. I took notes, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out for the life of me. Longest serving POW.
Enlisted POW.
Yes, and you were just smiling and laughing.
Well, I would not be doing the 58,000 who didn't come home justice by being unhappy. They inspired me to live. They inspired me to remember their lives and what they gave their lives for, the freedoms that we all enjoy today. And if I was going to walk around as a bitter man, then I might as well have stayed in Vietnam. But it's yesterday is gone, today's here, and tomorrow's coming. So let's get on with life.
Yeah, because bitterness is a prison of its own.
Yes, sir, it absolutely is.
Yeah, how'd you learn that?
Well, you know, I don't know exactly when it fell in line, you know, is that I go back to my shoot down day and look at what happened to me in just a short period of time. You know, I was just flat, dumb, and happy, airborne, going to pick up a pilot. Next thing you know, we're being shot at. Next thing you know, the airplane had fallen to the ground, and I was able to walk away from a crashed airplane, and only to be captured. And then next thing you know, I'm being severely beaten by the locals, you know, as though I had done something wrong. And then next thing you know, they took me out and had what I didn't know at that time, it turned out to be a mock execution, you know,
What do you mean a mock execution?
Well, they took me out and lined me up next to a freshly dug grave with my hands and feet tied together, blindfolded in front of a crowd, and somebody read something, you know, and I said it was kind of like they were reading my charges, and then I was found guilty, and now I was possibly going to be executed. So I was thinking my life here on earth was over.
Were you afraid? Were you?
I don't know what I was. I guess I was in a certain amount of shock as to, you know, I didn't know prisoners are treated this way, or at least I never thought they should be treated this way.
Tell me about that initial beating. Did they beat you with? How did they beat you? What actually happened?
Well, it was kind of like mob violence, you know, that they paraded us out among the villagers, and then somebody showed up with a kind of like a blowhorn, and he started a riot, essentially. You know, everybody was being peaceful and just curiosity, you might say, as they saw this big American among them. You know, I'm a foot taller and 150 pounds heavier than most people in the neighborhood, so, you know, I did stand out. And then all of a sudden, you know, you knew they were spilling hatred, and the next thing you know, the mob jumped on us, and, you know, even the guards got hurt while they were beating on us, and they'd have to extract us. So I mean, it was the mob mentality that was. It wasn't the people. It was just it was the instigators in the crowd. You know, just kind of like what we have today. You know, it's the same old, been going on for hundreds of years. You know.
So after they do the mock execution, when do you end up actually jailed?
Well, I spent 10 days traveling. You know, after a few days there in the local area, I was marched from different places at night and then brought back to a different place in the village during the day. And when I discovered later, they were waiting to turn me over to the regular military. And at that time, I had been held by the militia. And then once I was turned over to the regular military, then I traveled the next 6 or 7 days and arrived in the city of Hanoi, and was taken to what I know now as the Hanoi Hilton.
Traveling by what? By what means were you traveling?
Well, we were walking some of the time. We were in the back of tied in the back of a truck, and I even spent half of a night laying in the bottom of a boat with my hands and feet tied together, blindfolded. Because like I said, we had bombed most of the bridges out there, and I had the unique distinction of even getting in a car accident. As we were in the back of a car, and of course they come under an air raid, and they went in and they hid the car and all the lights, and everybody's driving around with their lights off, and the next thing you know, we get rear-ended, sitting under a tree.
See this right here is the thing about you that blows me away, right? You are describing hell with a heavenly laugh.
Well, as a couple of weeks ago, we had our POW gathering, and at first we had a friend of ours, Faye Witham, who does a lot of storytelling, and she brought the crowd to laughter, you might say, and then after that was over, we had Ann Wolf and Sue Darby came in, and they did the missing man table. Mm-hmm. And when it was all over, I looked at the audience and I said, "You just saw a POW survival kit. You saw laughter and you saw respect." And I said, if you got those two things in your backpack, you can survive.
Wow. Bill Robinson is my guest, longest serving enlisted POW. We'll find out how long that was and how he survived when we get back. It's a pleasure to have you here today. I love your spirit. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up.
I don't think a reality set in that until I got to the Hilton and I walked through those gigantic doors and I looked at those 25-foot high walls with the concertina wire and the broken glass, the realization set in that I might be here a while.
So our guest today is Bill Robinson. He's the longest serving enlisted POW, 7 years, 5 months, if I remember correctly.
Give or take an hour or two.
The book that tells his life story is called The Longest Rescue by Glenn Robbins. So you can look that up and you can read his story. I got to tell you, from the time I met you, your spirit is infectious, and I've been trying to decode and deconstruct and learn from you and your experience. And I know you talk to groups around the world, so thank you for being here, because your life is a story of possibility. You're shot down, yes. You're beaten, mock execution. You travel 10 days, you end up in the Hanoi Hilton. I'm trying to figure out two things. What and how do you eat? How do you use the bathroom? What's going on in just at the most basic level of living?
Well, the basic level, you're now all of a sudden someone else has complete control of your life. You have to, being that no one spoke English, you had to explain to them the best that you could that you needed this and you needed that. And we ate the food that they ate, which was, you were, like I said, you were tied full time. Normally you were, at that particular time, they just took one shoe from you, so that I guess they figured if you started running, you'd run in circles. I don't know, but I don't good understand the 1 foot,
So did you expect that you would be rescued? Did you think, I'm
a diehard optimist, and I said, well, this is just a phase, I said, well, when I get to Hanoi, I'm figuring that negotiations are all underway. We'll just swap a few prisoners, because it's really not a war at this point, and so maybe it'll be just and I don't think a reality set in that until I got to the Hilton and I walked through those gigantic doors and I looked at those 25-foot high walls with the concertina wire and the broken glass. And the realization set in that I might be here a while.
And you were there a while. Now, when we were at that event, I said, you were locked up, you were beaten. How routinely were you beaten?
Well, I say sometimes, that, a simple answer would be, there was hours and days, weeks, months, and yes, even years of boredom punctuated by terror. It just depended on what was in their agenda at that time. Mm-hmm. We were not what you might say of military value because, like I said, that we learned here lately that most of the information we had was already being shared with the North Vietnamese anyway from the White House, so they were, and their claims were that the purpose was to make sure to minimize the civilian casualties as we do today. We give our enemy a forewarning that we're going to bomb an area so they'll move the civilians out, but in turn they move the civilians in and then claim us as being doing atrocities. It's the same old game. And so they had all the military information they needed. They picked on some of the senior guys, but it was only, and most of the time I was there, I only outranked one guy out of the 500 people that were there. So I wasn't up very tall in the chain of command. But, it just depended on what they had going. I mean, the propaganda machine was run rapid in there. Every time the Kennedys or somebody of notoriety in the United States would rear their head and express disappointment about the war or whatever, next thing you know, they grab a bunch of prisoners of war and they beat the hell out of us to write a propaganda theme to support that. And, and of course, that our seniors realized that we were in a hell of a predicament. And so, our basic instructions were not to sustain permanent injury, and
wow.
What
a way to say that.
Yes, because like I said, and we combated it with our own say. I jokingly say it's amazing how many different airplanes that Clark Kent flew during the Vietnam War. That's the way we would put fictitious characters in anything we were forced to write, so that if it ever did see the light of day, then everybody would know it was bogus information, and we were forced to write our biography, and and some of us, each of us took our own way of writing it as to what we would say or wouldn't say about ourselves and our families, et cetera, et cetera.
What family did you have, and did they know what happened to you, or did they live with kind of a radio silence for a while?
Well, that to me is if I harbor any ill feelings for the leadership of Hanoi, is the way my family was treated. I understood that I wore the uniform, I was responsible for my actions, and I could be treated accordingly. But my family was an innocent bystander and being listed as missing in action for 3.5 years, along with other guys who were listed as missing for the complete period of time. In fact, some families did not know until a week before we were released that their loved one was alive. Jeez. And to me, that is something that is an unforgivable sin as far as I'm concerned in the world of make-believe, And I was very fortunate in the sense that I only spent about 6 or 8 months in solitary confinement, not all of it at one time, where some guys spent as much as 4 years in solitary confinement, and I can count my time in leg irons in days and weeks where some people could count it in years. So it varied from time to time,
That's the more I think about your story, and as we're unfolding it, it becomes even more amazing. I want to take a break. When we come back, you said something to me at the dinner we were at together that, it blew my mind. So I'm harping on this 7 years, 5 months, 7 years, 5 months. And you looked at me and you said, kid, I was only there 3 days.
3 days.
So I want to take a break. And folks, I want you to hear his explanation, because on my calendar, 7 years and 5 months is 7 years and 5 months. On your calendar, 7 years and 5 months is 3 days. It is so powerful how you use the calculus of the mind to turn 7 years and 5 months into 3 days. Bill Robinson is my guest. Check out that smile, and you'll find the reason for it coming up. This is Anything is Possible.
Coming up,
I guess that I was surrounded with some of the greatest men that ever walked among American soil. You know, they all felt the same way I did. You know, we were called upon to serve, and we did it to the best of our ability.
This week, our Home Federal Bank Community Spotlight is on Shangri-La Therapeutic Academy of Riding, or STAR. STAR pairs children and adults with disabilities with horses to help the riders experience personal achievement. To learn more or see how you can get involved, visit rideatstar.org.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. I'm Halloran Hilton Hill, and this is my friend, gratitude enthusiast like me, Bill Robinson. He served our country with great distinction in the Air Force. He was shot down in Vietnam. He was in the Hanoi Hilton for 7 years and 5 months, but you said it was 3 days. And
3 days.
I don't know if the crew and everybody, are you paying attention to what's happening here? He is describing being a prisoner of war, and I don't know if you've noticed the rhythm of the conversation, but about every 2.5 minutes we're laughing.
Right.
And we're telling the story of a POW.
Well, you know, it's, I guess that I was surrounded with some of the greatest men that ever walked among American soil. You know, they all felt the same way I did. You know, we were called upon to serve, and we did it to the best of our ability. And, you know, and I guess it, you know, I always have a special part of my life dedicated to fighter pilots, because they're the most optimistic group of people you'll ever run into. You know, when you got the Air Force guys, you know, they like to get up there and bore holes in the sky with a fast flying jet, you know, and then you got the Navy guys that they'll land an airplane on a postage stamp at 160 miles an hour and walk away and say, wasn't that good, you know? And so, but, you know, personally, you know, they kind of set the tone, and, you know, when we were able to communicate with new guys, we'd ask them how the war is going. Their first thing was, it can't last 3 more months, we'll be out of here before Christmas. So, you know, it was always a certain amount of optimism there. And I chose the 3-day stay in Vietnam.
3 days.
Yesterday I was shot down and captured. Today, and tomorrow I'm going to the house. So they give me only 1 day to work with.
Wow.
To prepare myself mentally and physically to re-enter the world society, you know. And so I knew that I would be of no value to anyone if I was mentally deranged or physically disabled, you know. So I tried to not only keep my mental faculties about me, you know, and also to keep my physical health the best I could at that particular time in life under the circumstances. And so I only had 1 day to deal with. And that made it a lot easier than trying to, you know, it's just kind of, I guess you might say I had bookends with only 1 book in it.
What would you do to keep yourself physically healthy?
Well,
did you do exercises?
Do exercises, and you know, and you know what you could. And of course, you realize that you were on a very meager diet. You know.
What was your diet?
Grass. Boiled up, you know, and I'm sure that we ate probably 200 or 300 different varieties of grass, you know.
Whoa! You gotta. I hadn't heard this part.
Oh yeah.
You weren't. That wasn't a joke. That wasn't the punchline.
No, that's
you
grass.
literally were eating boiled grass.
Right. Yeah. Subsidized with a piece of bread or a bowl of rice, but basically it was grass, you know, You know, like I said, I always jokingly say that I found out the grass grew year-round in Vietnam because we ate plenty of it. At least I wasn't moving when I got back. But, you know, we did have the vegetable of season, and, you know, and I found out that pumpkins grew about 4 months out of the year, you know, and like I said, and that was one of my books I thought about writing was 101 Ways to Screw Up a Pumpkin, you know. Yeah,
So you're eating one meal a day, 2 meals?
2 meals a day.
2 meals a day.
I
You're trying to
jokingly
work
say
out a
we
little
ate
bit.
Oriental style, and somebody says, "What is Oriental style?" I says, "That's a bowl of rice for breakfast, a glass of water for lunch, and swell up for supper."
That's funny, right? Something really crazy about us laughing through this conversation, but maybe not. Maybe you are teaching me survival skills right now.
Well, I'm hoping I'm teaching a lot of people survival skills because, you know, we get bogged down, you know, as I always jokingly say, as long as I'm looking at the leg irons and handcuffs, we're negotiating. But when they put them on me, then negotiations are over. We got to think of something else to do. Got to come up with another plan. This one ain't working.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, part 2 of our story with Bill Robinson, because I want to talk about how you communicated with each other, because you had to devise some novel ways to communicate with each other, but also to encourage each other. I want to talk about the day you got out, and then I want to talk about what life was like when you got back home. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Bill Robinson is my guest. This is Anything is Possible. No, this is Anything is Possible.